This is Carl at National RV Detroit, and I'm going to walk you through your 2020 Sandpiper destination trailer. Model 401 FLX. Alrighty, so I'm on the door side of the trailer and I'm walking towards the rear. So we have obviously outside speakers. You have antenna out and power to put a TV out here. Of course, you have a door that goes right into the bedroom area. Okay. Your sliding glass doors with a screen. Alrighty. This window, they used to, I don't know what they refer to it now, they used to call it an atrium window, but it's nice because, no matter what they call it, because you get tons of light and you can actually see what's happening outside, which is a good thing. Okay. So you got 2 LP tanks and a deep cycle marine battery here. Alrighty. Your slide outs now are hydraulic, so keep in mind that you're just going to push one button and all of them will go out. So they just go out in the order they go out in, and you just pay attention to when the last one's out. You'll hear the sound change and you know you're already out here. So that white, you can see that white gate valve right there, that's to dump your fresh water tank. Okay. You have low point drains for when you're winterizing right here. Okay. So you have 2 water connections here. You have your city water connection, which is the most common. You just hook up the pressurized city water and your trailer's ready to go. Then you have a fresh water connection that fills your fresh water tank. You only do that when you're staying someplace that doesn't have plumbing on the campsite. You can fill the water tank and then pump water out of the water tank with your onboard pump, okay? This is a shower slash sprayer, hot and cold water. This is your water heater on the outside. Let me get the door off here. See right here? Keep in mind there's switches on the inside to operate it, but you also have this switch right here. It says on and off here. It's a rocker switch. This controls the electric heating element that's behind this cover. So keep in mind that there is an extra switch out here. This is where you drain it from. 1/16 6-point socket. It's got an anode rod on the back. That's your vent. Never vent it or pull the plug, obviously, when there's hot water in it. You always let it cool down first, obviously. Okay, you got a 50 amp cord, and you get a reducer with it. Okay. This is your black tank flush. The reason you have that is because you have all your valves right here. Your galley tank, which is your kitchen gray tank number 1, gray tank number 2, and then the black tank, which is right there. So basically you dump the black tank first. Let me just close these up here so they'll be closed for you. Okay, so you're going to put your hose on here. Obviously it goes in the dump station. You pull your black tank first. The black tank is toilet water and waste, so you're going to dump that one. Then you can dump the gray ones after that. They're cleaner water than the black water. That's the only reason you do that. And then while leaving the black tank valve open, you can hook your hose up to this black tank flush here and it'll spray the inside of the tank, clean out all the off all the sensors, and just hose it down on the inside. So it's a good thing. But make sure your black tank valve is open when you do that. Okay? Alrighty. Let me get on my feet here. Okay. Cool. So you just have storage here. This will be under the bed on the inside. You can see you got 2 extra chairs, a reducer, a hose, dump hose. Okay. Also, you have your cable antenna through. You have satellite and just and another satellite cable in. There's 2 different areas in the trailer that goes to. You have a ladder, so you can go up there every 90 days. Or have somebody go up there and inspect your roof. That's very, very important. You have to inspect the roof at least 3 times a season: the spring, the middle of the summer, and the fall. So make sure you either go up there yourself and do it, or have somebody else do it. You're checking for cracking and separation. Any place you see sealant, just check it for cracking, separation, that sort of thing. It's very important. Okay, we're still cleaning the inside of your trailer here, but I'll go right to the control panel here. Okay, these are all lights, of course. Your water pump to light it on gas is right here. Okay, I showed you the electric switch on the outside. Always make sure there's water in the water heater tank before you turn it on, so you don't damage it. So always make sure there's water in it. Your water pump for winterizing and for pumping water out of the tank. Your slide out button is here. Okay, your power awning is here. You check your levels here in your tanks by going like this. Obviously it graduates up in 1/3 increments as they fill. Once you get past 2/3, you got to think about dumping the gray into black tank. And also you have a power inverter in here, and that tells you whether it's on or off. Or maybe this, let me just say that that's possible that's just a plug and you don't have an inverter in here, because I don't want to tell you something that I know that's not, I don't know to be fact. So I'll find out about that and let you know. But if so, this would normally be a switch that you can turn on and off. So I sort of think it's not. Okay, that's your vacuum there. The device below it is your power converter. So it converts 110 AC to 12 volt DC. You got regular household style circuit breakers here. Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC over here. You see 12 volt fuses. They're all labeled, everything's labeled. Also, if a fuse blows, it'll light up and you can see it through this tinted plastic. And also, when you're plugged in, this keeps your battery charged. So it's a battery charger also. Okay. Refrigerator works on 110. Right now we have the stop in. So when you're traveling, you always want this in like it is. Whoops, I should show it to you. This in like it is, so the doors can't fly open and get damaged. It stops the drawer and the doors, so that's a good thing. Your microwave works like any other microwave. Okay, except it has a light here, and it has a vent here. Let's see what we got going here. Hold on, I don't think I'm plugged in here, even though I thought I did. Hey, I need that, what's his name over here to help. I told him to come over here, but he never came. Yeah. I'll check on this, but anyway, the bottom line is you have a fan, a 2-speed fan, and a light on the bottom of your microwave. You have a cooktop here. You just basically put it to on, you depress it, and then you spark it like so. Always depress this as a safety. So if you go like that. That's the next one, okay? The oven basically works like any other oven. You just turn it on and it'll be self-explanatory to you, okay? Also keep in mind there are operating manuals. Every appliance and attachment in here has a manual, so you'll be able to find those in your packet, and you can refer back to those. Also, if you go online, every manufacturer these days has a manufacturer video, so you could always just copy down the model number and the product and the manufacturer, and you'll be able to find manufacturers' videos. So there's a lot you can get. Okay, so your sound bar. You've got 3 speaker zones, A, B, and C. A is this room, B is the bedroom, C is outside. You can hook up wirelessly with Bluetooth and stream from your phone or tablet. You can play discs here, DVDs and CDs there. You can stream off the USB here. So there's a lot you can do with it. That obviously is wired through the TV set, so when you play a disc, it'll show up on your TV, that sort of thing, okay? Also, your fireplace works on 110 AC, so basically you can set the look of the flame, you can set the thermostat, you can set the fan speed, high, low, and off. You can turn on the timer, so there's a lot you can do with it. It does a really good job of taking the chill out of this area, so if it's not if you don't want to use up your LP, for example, and you're just sitting in this common area, you can always use this, and it'll take the chill out of it. Okay. Now your couch, the cushions pull right off. You have to clean that there, but the cushions pull right off, and then you'll grab it here. You fold it out. It's a 3-panel hide-a-bed, and they're all foam panels, so it's actually halfway decent to sit in. Okay, 2 rocker recliners here. The kitchen table. Now I showed you there are 2 chairs underneath the underneath the bed also. All right, this is your thermostat here. So you just hit the mode button once to light it up, then you cycle through fan, low, high, cool, high, cool, auto. Try always use the air conditioner on auto if you can, as well as the fan. The fan is just the air conditioner running without the compressor. Of course, then there's heat. Now keep in mind there's a lag time when you choose heating or cooling. There's going to be a good 6 or so second lag time before anything happens, so keep that in mind. Got a nice shower. GFCI. Keep in mind there should be 2 in this trailer, so all the plugs are eventually wired through a GFCI. So even if the plug you're using does not have a button to reset it, it's still wired through one. This will do the whole back end of the trailer, and I'm sure there's one up front also. We'll look around. Always run your fan when you're using the shower to pull the humidity out. Okay. The toilet, the thing to remember about the toilet is you can't use it dry or without chemicals. So you see you got a flush pedal right here. Let me show you. That's the black tank directly below. So when you after you're plugged in ready to go, and your black tank is empty, you'll put a dose of chemical right in here, whichever brand you use, run dose. Then you'll step on the pedal and water will come swirling out. You'll put about a gallon or so of water in the tank. You just got to have water in it to get started, and you got to have some chemical. You never use it dry. If you do, you'll regret it. You only do it once, let's put it that way. So make sure that you put chemical and about a gallon or so of water in it. It doesn't have to be exact. It could be 2 gallons. It doesn't matter. It just has to be some water in there. All right, so this is zone 2, and you can see that that's your thermostat for zone 2. You have a powered fan here, right here, ceiling fan, and there's a control obviously. You can pull up the bed and you can access the chairs and that compartment that we talked about. Okay, this here, get this off, is pre-plumbed for a washer-dryer combo. So you can add a washer or dryer if you want, or just use it as a closet. Okay, a huge wardrobe with drawers. A place to hook up another TV. There's your hookups all right there. Okay. Of course, that's that door that exits the trailer that we talked about from the bedroom. Okay. All right. So this down here is your carbon monoxide LP gas detector right here. It always should be green like it is. If not, get it serviced. Okay. I think that about covers it. Let me look around. Yeah, I think I've got it. So, okay. Well, thanks for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. And remember what I said about inspecting your roof every 90 days. That's very, very important for anybody who owns a trailer. Most people do not inspect it enough. It's a very important thing to do. Also, make sure you winterize it properly in the before the temperature goes below freezing. And basically, use it as much as you possibly can, of course. That's the key thing. So so I'll say again, make sure to inspect your roof and your seals, and make sure that you winterize it properly. Always bypass the water heater before you put any antifreeze in the system, that sort of thing. So, okay, thank you.